Yo, this is a motherfucker who needs no introduction. You are watching Breaking Records Radio.
You are now tuned in to Breaking Records Radio. The Take Chains Off. That's a good segue here. I wanted to talk about the new Busta Rhymes project and the video that you had out for Czar. You're
Right.
featured in the video. You're kind of featured in the song in terms of the sample, the Take Chains Off, and that kind of famous line. But obviously, you and Busta have a long history together as well. How did you end up first kind of meeting Busta Rhymes? I guess to start with.
You know what's crazy? The first time I actually met Busta Rhymes, I was walking from the hospital the day my son was born.
Oh,
And he
wow.
gave me a lift. But I had already just had How About Some Hardcore was just out. And he knew the record. And him and a guy that actually used to live on my block rode past me in that red Ford Runner that he was in his first solo video in. He rode past me in that and turned back around and picked me up and dropped me off at the house. That was the first day that I actually met him. And we've been tight ever since. Like, it's, every time we go to the studio with Busta or going to shoot a video or just going to hang out, run into him in a club, anything like that, it's always like, it's always business, but it never feels like business. You know what I mean? It feels like you just ran into your cousin that you haven't seen in a few months. Happy to see him, you know?
Yeah, it's people like DJ Premier or Busta Rhymes and yourself. You guys kind of feel like a family, right? And the family appearances throughout your projects, let it be on an MOP album or on a solo project, what have you, they always seem to include each other. And Busta Rhymes fits right in with that. Not only that, but I think stylistically, sonically, I think you guys sound so well together. Not just Busta Rhymes, but even in terms of DJ Premier. Like, DJ Premier sounds good with anyone.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, but DJ Premier's sound works so well with an MOP track, right? With both you and Fame. And I think Busta Rhymes, Busta is one of the few rappers that almost has the same sort of aggression as MOP does. And for you guys to kind of be that family unit, I think is really powerful in terms of your own musical output and what you guys have to offer.
Right. Well, look at the names you just named, right? Like, we got everything covered. So realistically, the music fan, you don't even need any other artists. You got Billy, you got Fame, you got Busta, you got Premier as the producer.
Agreed.
What other artists do you actually need? Even if we just come to tear the club up music, we do that very well. Busta do that very well. If it comes to daytime radio music, Busta does that very well, and then he can blend us in with that, and we'll blend in very well because we have the talent.
Yeah.
And Premier, who worked with Christina Aguilera, Janet Jackson, D'Angelo, Jay-Z, Biggie, Nas, MOP, everybody. We got this thing covered. You know what I'm saying? Like, we really got this thing covered. So you need gritty music, you need party music, you need straight boom bap music, you need club music, you need tear the club up music. Whatever you need, we can cover. So there's no need for anyone else. Let's think about it, right?
100%.